We were together for 5 years, and I truly believed she was the one. From the moment I met Emily, everything just clicked. Our conversations flowed effortlessly. We laughed at the same dumb jokes, finished each other's sentences. It felt like we were two puzzle pieces finally in place. We talked about the future as if it were already written: kids, a home, growing old side by side. I had been quietly saving for a ring for months, scraping together every spare dollar with a sense of excitement I'd never felt before. I even contacted a local news station that aired a weekly segment on love stories, hoping they could help make the proposal unforgettable. They loved the idea. Together, we planned a surprise event at the restaurant where Emily and I had our first date. The owners agreed to recreate that night exactly. Same table, same lights, same background music. I invited our families and a few close friends to witness what I thought would be the happiest moment of our lives. Emily had no idea. I told her we were selected for a local love story dinner feature. Technically true, but she didn't know the real reason behind it. That evening, she was glowing, smiling as she got ready, humming to herself, completely unaware of what was coming. Then, just hours before we were supposed to leave, everything shattered. I got a message on Instagram from someone I didn't know. His name was Kyle. "Hey man, I don't know how to say this," it began, "but I think your girl is playing you. I didn't know she was taken until I saw her pictures with you. She and I have been hooking up for the past few months. I'm sorry. At first, I thought it had to be a joke, a troll, maybe a jealous ex. But then I scrolled down. There were screenshots of messages, flirty selfies, texts filled with intimacy and innuendo. And then, the part I'll never unsee, a video of them in bed together. I sat frozen, staring at my phone as if the air had been sucked from the room. My heart pounded. My hands shook. I couldn't breathe. This couldn't be real. Not Emily. She told me she loved me every day. We had plans. She kissed me like she meant it. But there it was, undeniable, unforgiving proof. I didn't cancel the dinner. I didn't call the news station. I didn't even confront her. Instead, I decided to go through with the plan, but with one major change. When we arrived at the restaurant, the cameras were already rolling. Emily looked a little confused, sensing something was off, but she smiled and went along with it. She probably thought it was a romantic surprise. She had no idea. The host gave a heartfelt speech about love, commitment, and lifelong partnership. Then the spotlight turned to me. I stood up, holding the velvet ring box in my hand. Her eyes lit up. Her hands flew to her mouth. She gasped. The entire room leaned in. The camera zoomed. She thought I was about to propose. I looked into her eyes and took a deep breath. "Emily, I was going to ask you to marry me tonight. I planned this whole evening because I believed you were the love of my life. But a few hours ago, I found out you've been cheating on me for months with a guy named Kyle." Silence fell like a bomb. You could hear the world stop spinning. Her face drained of color. Her lips parted, but no words came. The crowd gasped. The news anchor looked like she'd just witnessed a train wreck. Emily stammered, reaching out to me. "Wait, no, it's not like that. Please, let's talk." But I wasn't done. I turned to the cameras and said, "This is your reminder. Trust your gut. Don't ignore red flags. And don't waste years of your life on someone who doesn't respect you." Then I placed the ring box gently on the table in front of her, turned, and walked out. My phone blew up afterward. Calls, messages, social media notifications, everything. The segment never made it to TV, but someone at the restaurant had recorded the moment on their phone. It went viral within hours. Some people were angry, saying I humiliated her. Others applauded me for standing up for myself. Honestly, I didn't care what the world thought. I just needed to breathe again. Emily tried to contact me for days. She showed up crying, makeup streaked, begging to talk, swearing it was a mistake, saying she was confused, that it didn't mean anything. But cheating isn't a mistake. It's a choice she made again and again while I was planning a lifetime with her. It's been a few months now. I won't lie and say I'm completely healed, but I'm getting there. I started therapy. I'm surrounding myself with people who actually care. People who show up when it matters. I've even started dating again, not seriously, but enough to remember what it feels like to be seen and respected. Here's what I've learned. No matter how deeply you love someone, if they don't love you back with honesty, loyalty, and integrity, that love becomes a cage. That night, I didn't lose something. I escaped, and even though it hurt like hell, I gave myself the greatest gift I could have: freedom.